What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Minnesota Vikings franchise. Season 6 is upon us now, which will be the final season in the Madden 12 Minnesota Vikings franchise series here. So we have just a little bit of time now until Madden 13 comes out, but of course I don't want to start anything on Madden 13 until I have the Week 1 rosters. And so we have about 3 weeks or so, something like that anyways, until I'm going to be ready to start a new series on there. So I'm definitely going to try to bring these fast and furious. We can get through one more season here with a new and improved team from the offseason. I like the draft that I have a lot. I got Dylan Davis and Austin Saunders on the offensive line, two overdrafted offensive line prospects, but both with A potential. And we found out in the preseason that our 7th round draft pick, Kent Walters, a cornerback, ended up being an A potential 77 overall player, and so I definitely hit on some good players in this draft. And we also can't forget about Cassius Stevens, who I drafted in, I believe, the 6th round to replace Percy Harvin, which I traded to the New York Jets. And so here we are, guys, Season 6, Week 1, we are going to take on the Houston Texans, who have the best quarterback in the franchise, Zach Mettenberger. And if you're wondering, Andrew Luck is the second best, I believe, at 97 overall, my bad. And now we head out to the Texans Dome, formerly known as Reliant Stadium, where the Vikings try to begin Season 6 on the right page by going 1-0. And so here we go, Minnesota Vikings on offense, of course, led by quarterback Christian Ponder, who had the most disappointing season of his career in Season 5, 10 touchdowns, 12 picks. First play of the year, Christian Ponder. Pressure is picked up with a play-action boot, and Rudolph makes the catch for a nice 3-yard gain. And so now it is going to be 2nd down and 8. Actually, it was a 2-yard catch. Handoff Adrian Peterson, who has regressed over the last offseason, now only a 93 overall, but we have some more bodies in that backfield to help take away some of that pressure. And then on 3rd and 2, Christian Ponder hooks up with Larry Fitzgerald for a 1st down conversion. Larry's 2nd catch of the drive. Now 3 receivers out, Ponder out of the shotgun. Quick pass, Fitzgerald again for a 1st down, as Ponders of the Vikings all the way down to the 35-yard line now early in this first drive. 2nd down 11, Ponder under pressure, but gets the pass to Jamez Logan on the quick slant, and he's going to cut this outside now, left sideline, touchdown Jamez Logan, using his speed to beat the safety around the edge, getting to the end zone, and the Vikings are on the board here first in Season 6, as Zach Mettenberger comes out now. 2nd and 5, hands off to Arian Foster, he goes nowhere. There's Phil Taylor and Lewis Nix, a 3rd in the middle. I like our defensive line. 3rd and 5, Mettenberger back to throw, good protection. He'll fire it over the middle, and Carrier can't hang on to the pass, and so the Vikings get the football back. Counterplay left side now, Adrian Peterson trying to cut it outside. Mario Williams giving chase. He's going to catch him at about the 30 for the 41-yard line, that is, and the Vikings get a 1st down. And so Ponder on 1st and 10 now. Excellent protection. His first incompletion of the year is what he does not excel at, a deep throw to Jamez Logan. So 2nd down and 10 now. Ponder goes outside now. Kyle Rudolph, good throw. It's going to be good for about 7-8 yards as the man who tackled Rudolph was shaken up. 3rd and 2, Ponder moving in the pocket now. Time to throw. He's going to scramble and pick up the 1st down himself. So good protection, first of all, by the way, right now for the Vikings offensive line. 2 new faces, and over the middle, Jake Stoneburner with a touchdown grab, and Ponder already has 2 touchdown passes here in the first quarter. He had 10 all of last year. Off to a very good start. Mettenberger, meanwhile, leading his man to an open spot. That's Carrier this time avenging the drop from before. Morris Claiborne takes him down by the shoulders after a 39-yard catch and run. That moves the chains, and Mettenberger's going to now throw it to the left sideline. Perfect pass to Davis. Mettenberger can really thread the needle in this, although he's throwing a little bit too much loft in these passes. 2nd down and goal. Mettenberger pitches out. Arian Foster hit, and that is we taken down Keyston Terry, the highest overall rated player we have in our team at 95. Then 3rd and goal over the middle to the tight end. Mettenberger does cap off the drive with a touchdown, and so it is 14-7 now. The Vikings would then punt the ball for the first time, and Arian Foster off the draw is going to go up the middle, fumble the ball, but the tight end picks it up. And so at the 43-yard line, Mettenberger is going to pass, free rusher off the edge, but he gets his pass off to Carrier again over the middle. That's good for a 1st down. 3rd and 5 now, Mettenberger back in the pocket over the middle. Andre Johnson makes the catch. So a pretty good passing offense from the Houston Texans here early, as it's now 2nd down and 9. Mettenberger once again throwing, clean pocket left sideline. Morris Claiborne dives and knocks that one away, bringing up a 3rd down and 9. He wanted Carrier again. Can the Vikings hold them to a field goal in the pocket? Mettenberger, end zone, almost intercepted. Should have been picked by Keyston Terry, but they kick a field goal. 14-10 now from the goal line as we return by Christian Green, who's going to start up the middle now, go to the left side, has a couple of blocks to the 30, across the 40-yard line, and shoved out of bounds. Tackled actually at the 44-yard line. Ponder wants to do something with this excellent field position, but he gets sacked for the first time on the season. That was given up by Alvin Bailey. J.J. Watt on the pressure and the takedown of Christian Ponder. So it's Texans ball again now with an opportunity to take the lead on this possession as Mettenberger's over the middle, but that pass is going to be well short of the first down, and so the Vikings quickly get the ball back. 3:04 to go in the second quarter. McCluster on the draw, and they were not fooled at all as he gets shaken up in the backfield after a loss of 5. Ponder, 2nd and 15, now outside. Larry Fitzgerald makes the catch. Bodies up the cornerback and then makes a 12-yard reception, making it 3rd down and 3. Ponder now, once again, Larry Fitzgerald. Good spot there in the zone coverage as he just sat at the first down marker and made the first down grab. Already 5 catches in this game. 2nd down and 9 now. Ponder out of the backfield. This is Monty Ball making his first Vikings appearance in this franchise series. We're going to keep him and Toby Gerhart. We had the roster spots to do it with 4 running backs this year. 3rd and 5 though. Ponder hit as he throws. The ball was fumbled. It's picked up by Kyle Rudolph, and the offense cannot advance its own fumble, and so that's why the play was called dead. So later it's 14-10 in the 3rd quarter. Adrian Peterson up the middle for 4 yards, but Ponder has been passing the ball a lot today. I want to make this a passing team with Adrian Peterson on the decline, and then we have Kyle Rudolph over the middle for another first down grab. We have some good weapons on offense, and so it's just all about making use of them and keeping Ponder protected this year. Adrian Peterson out of the shotgun now, 7-8 yards in this carry. Good job from Adrian. Only 7 carries on the day so far. 2nd down and 2. Ponder back to pass over the middle. Cassius Stevens, he can't hang on. Looking for his first Vikings reception. He had a great preseason, by the way. 3rd and 2. Ponder wants the conversion. He's looking. He's going to take off, try to at least cross the first down marker and slide ahead of Brian Cushing. And so to the 35-yard line we go. 2nd down and 8. 3 receivers out. Ponder wanting to go over the middle. Cassius Stevens, and he's lit up by Brian Cushing. And I thought when I threw that pass, I just threw him into an injury. But wait. Brian Cushing was one that injured. How? Look at Cassius Stevens. He gets absolutely lit up. Cassius Stevens is like 170, 180 pounds, and Brian Cushing's a big middle linebacker. But somehow Cushing took the bulk of this blow and ended up hurt on the play. I'll take it though. 3rd down and 8. Christian Ponder back to throw. Hit as he throws again and sacked. J.J. Watt, 2nd sack on the day. That right side has given up the pressure. That left side, however, rock solid so far. Mettenberger, 3rd and 11. Andre Johnson, left sideline, is going to make the catch. His 2nd on the day, only 28 yards so far. Jamel Fleming doing a great job. And then Arian Foster up the middle for a big first down. And I made Jamel Fleming my #1 corner this year over Morris Claiborne. He simply plays better football. And then Carrier over the middle. 1st down again, tackled by Keyston Terry. He's getting a lot of targets in this game. And so a new set of downs. Arian Foster in the backfield. He's in the block. And then over the middle to Andre Johnson again. Escapes one defender. That's Fleming. And he is tackled after crossing the 10-yard line now. Goal-to-go situation. Zach Mettenberger in the pocket. Carrier touchdown. Mettenberger making some very good decisions and very good throws. And so it's a touchdown for the Texans. They have their first lead on the season as the Vikings have the ball. Once again, Adrian Peterson off the draw. He's going to get the first down to the 21-yard line. Now we had a penalty on the kickoff. Then Ponder on 1st and 10. Larry Fitzgerald. Stephon Gilmore doesn't know what he's doing, and Larry is deep. He's going into Texans territory, and he is going to go inside the 10-5, and he stepped out of bounds there. So it's 129 yards total for Larry Fitzgerald in this game. It was one of his better games as a Minnesota Viking since that trade we made in Season 5. Adrian Peterson caps off the drive, a 3-play, 91-yard drive. Nicely done, Minnesota. 21-17 in the 4th quarter now. Zach Mettenberger over the middle to Davis. He's going to be good for about 6 yards. That makes it 3rd down and 4. Split backs out of the backfield now. Tight end in motion going to the slot right side. Mettenberger under pressure immediately. One on the screen pass. Ballard made the sack. Fumble on the play. T.J. Stripling. Touchdown, Minnesota. The first defensive touchdown on the year for the Vikings. It's 28-17 now. Very comfortable 11-point lead, much better than a 4-point lead. So now what can the Texans do to answer back? Mettenberger, quick pass. Andre Johnson escapes Jamel Fleming. Keyston Terry trying to get an angle on him. Crosses midfield. Tackle at the 48-yard line. Arian Foster then making a cut up the middle. Nice juke. He's going to get the first down once again as he's tackled by Christian Ballard. 8:30 to go in the game. Plenty of time for the Texans to mount a comeback, especially with Zach Mettenberger's arm, and he overthrows Andre Johnson. One of his first bad throws of the game. It wasn't a bad throw, it was just overthrown. So I guess you could call it a bad throw. Anyway, 3rd and 7. Carrier makes the catch short of the first down marker, tackled immediately. 5-yard gain. They take the field goal, and it's Minnesota Vikings football with an 8-point lead. James Logan, and once again, Stephon Gilmore makes a mistake. Logan inside the 50-yard line into Texans territory. His second catch on the day. Both of them have gone for over 30 yards. Ponder has a fresh set of downs, and he's under pressure again. That right side is giving up all the pressure this game. There's nothing from the left side. Those guys are just a brick wall. 2nd and 16 now. Ponder outside. Cassius Stevens makes the catch out of bounds. That's good for about 12 yards on the play. His second catch on the day. 3rd down and 4 from the 36-yard line. Ponder over the middle. Cassius Stevens makes the catch again for a 1st down this time, and he is shaken up. And this is what's scaring me right now because he got shaken up a lot in the preseason. I'm taking him off special teams, and so hopefully he can stay healthy. It was just shaken up there, nothing serious. And then J.J. Watt, 4th sack on the day, exploding past Alvin Bailey, who has given up enough sacks in his tenure here with the Vikings. I drafted him and Morgan Moses the same year, but Bailey has not played to his ratings or to what I expected, so I'm not really happy with his play right now. Zach Mettenberger, next drive for him after the field goal, 31-20. Mettenberger goes down, 3rd and 17 coming up. Empty backfield shotgun for him. He's going to throw it deep right side, and we didn't cover Andre Johnson. Come on, defense. Actually, come on me because that was a bad play call. Anyway, new set of downs from the 28-yard line. Mettenberger deep to the end zone. Andre Johnson makes the catch. Was he in bounds, though? Had to step on Jamel Fleming. What are they going to call it? Out of bounds. Actually, Sharice right on coverage. A little bit of a mismatch there. Then Mettenberger over the middle. That's caught by Dwight Jones for close to a 1st down. 9.5 yards on the play, but 3rd and 5 after a false start penalty. What can Mettenberger do here? He's going to sit in the pocket. Wants to go to the end zone. Waiting for somebody to get open. Lobs it, and it's almost intercepted. Knocked away by Chad Greenway, looking for Pantail. They will go for the field goal in this situation, make it a 1-score game. They need 8 points to tie it up, and they're going to kick it deep to the Minnesota Vikings. And Ponder has the ball. Adrian Peterson going up the middle, nowhere to run though. Hit hard after a gain of 2. Vikings looking for a 1st down that could pretty much seal this game. Ponder on 2nd down and 8, lobs it over the middle. Perfect touch pass to Mark Harrison, who hangs on. 1st down Minnesota. They can take a couple of knees now, but they will still have a few seconds on the clock, and so Ponder takes a knee. That's going to take us to about 5-6 seconds left, something like that. And so we just sit here with Chris Kluwe, and we're going to punt the football sky high for the last play of the game. Punted out of bounds, and that is the last play of the game. And back there to field it was Harrison Smith, but you can't field it out of bounds. So the Minnesota Vikings are victorious, 31-23 in their 1st game of the season here in Season 6 of the Minnesota Vikings franchise. Your player of the game is TJ Stripling. I thought it was more deserving to Christian Ponder personally, and so he received a lot of backlash in last season, much deserved for a poor performance. And also I played horrible quarterback last year, but definitely played a good 1st game of this season here. 307 yards. A lot of those yards were after the catch. Stephon Gilmore had some mistakes that accounted for probably, I don't know, like 100 of those yards. But anyways, it was a great day for Christian Ponder and the Vikings offense and the team as a whole, actually. No turnovers and no injuries from this game. And every team in the NFC North actually came away with a victory. And so next up, what better way than to test our skills this year than against the Green Bay Packers in Week 2 at the Metrodome. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.